Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the continuation of this course Top 10 HR Questions for Software Developer and IT Professionals. We talked about the introduction and somehow the why we shouldn't watch courses like this designed for interview in our mother tongue language. It should be in English. If you haven't seen that video, watch the first one. It's available on YouTube and probably the other online platforms. So this question right now that we have, who is this course designed for? I'm going to talk about this in details. First, I get asked from people, do they need a course or a class one to one? The classes are one to one, or a mock interview. It depends. The course, the price, the time they should spend and take for the course is different from a class, from mock interview. I'm going to talk about this in details. So, you need a course, not this course specifically, any kind of course. You need a course plus a mock interview are needed if you are fluent and good in English, which means you do not need a class. Your fluency is good, you have enough confidence, but you do not have experience in real interviews. So you take a course, you rehearse, you learn, you practice with the course by reviewing the course many times, several times, those videos or these videos, and then your English is good and confident. You go to a mock interview. You pass the mock interview, you go to a real interview. You do not need classes here to one, a kind of one-to-one class, specifically speaking with me or other people. They have class in this regard. So course and a mock interview are needed if your fluency is good and if you are confident, but you do not have experience in real interview. The second category is the course or this course or any kind of course plus classes are needed, which means you take this course and you go to the class, a kind of one-to-one with me or with anyone else. You aren't sure about your fluency. For example, your speaking is not that much good. We said it, we talked about it in the first video. You shouldn't switch to your mother tongue. You can stay at least 30 minutes speaking in English. It doesn't mean you are professional and fluent, but you can stay. This is the bare minimum requirement if you want to go to interview. You can stay 30 minutes talking, not feel of switching to your mother tongue. So you aren't that much good. You are good, but not that much. And you aren't sure about your performance in interview, which means confident and speaking in confident in that interview or that class. So in this case, you need a course plus classes you need. And the third one is you just need a mock interview. You do not need this course. You do not need classes. When you already have seen a course or courses like this, or you had a real interview, you have been in real interview, your English is good, you're fluent, so you do not need any kind of course or any kind of class. You just need a mock interview, just reminding yourself these are the questions, 30 minutes mock interview, going to the real interview. And these are three ways you can somehow look at this kind of class if you need to take it or no. So reviewing that, a course and a mock is needed. They are needed if you are fluent, if you are confident, but you do not have experience. This course is needed. Plus, classes are needed if you aren't sure about your fluency and if you aren't sure about your performance and confident and be confident speaking with someone. And you do not need this course or any kind of course, or you do not need classes if you already have experiences with courses, you are confident, or you have been in a real interview. You just need mock interview, not this course, not the classes one to one. Let's talk about the classes here a little bit short. What does a class do? When you go to a class, a one to one class, speaking and kind of questions, interview, it's like ping ponging. For example, I asked that person, tell me about yourself. That person answers, here's, for example, the answer, I'm working in IT field about blah, blah, blah. That person is talking, and I then stop the person. I fix that person, for example, answer, this part is wrong, this part is correct. You can keep it short, you can keep it long. So guidance, one to one, kind of question by question, helping that person in order to have a good reply, which takes probably 5 or 10 minutes. Some people aren't sure. Some people feel they should switch to their mother tongue. So overall, a class takes more time. How much does it take? Like 3 to 4 hours to cover and practice this 10 HR, probably 20 HR questions, most common questions. So while this course takes like 1 hour or 2 hours, and you can watch it many, many times, which is much cheaper, comparing to going to a one-to-one class with someone, and every time you have to, I don't know, be ready for the class, in that time be present and join the class, and also in terms of the payment for the classes, which are much more expensive, because in classes, instructors like me, we give our time, but in terms of the offline discourse that you are watching, you can watch it many, many times. So classes on average takes like 3 to 5 hours. A mock interview takes like 30 minutes. So by watching a course, if you watch the course and your English is good and fluent, you need a mock interview, not the classes, unless you don't have any experiences and you prefer, be sure, going to a one-to-one class, speaking with that person. Hopefully this explanation clarifies the need, if you need this course, or if you need a mock interview, or if you need a class one-to-one speaking with that person. Thank you for watching. Let's go to the next one, which we are going to talking about type of the interview that we may face.